We'll take a look how to create this kind of effect over here. As you can see here, the time is elapsing and here the time is reducing. So at the same time here, the blue line is increasing. So this is something what we want to do. Now this is called linear progress indicator. As time passes, you have progress indicator over here. Now let's take a look what we have done in previous part. So previously in our earlier part, we have done this like this. So where you start the timer and it goes on like this, and up to a certain time it resets. But now as this goes on, actually we want to set an indicator at the top, and this is something called linear progress indicator. So we'd be doing it over here. Now as we see, well, last time we did this thing using BLoC, so we're gonna start from where we left off last time. So go ahead and check the link below if you want to follow from the last part. So anyway, so last part we had this things like this. So I'm gonna cut this thing right now. And right after this, here we'll have child, and inside the child we will use a widget which is called linear progress indicator. Now inside this, if we have this value and value color, now first we'll use value. Now the value is something has to be in double format, and the value has to be between 0 to 1. So it has to be between 0 to 1. It could be between them any kind of decimal value or double value. Now how to get the value? Previously in earlier part we have this state.elapsed. So this is the total elapsed time that's being elapsing. Okay, now we know that our time elapsed starts from 0, right? So here we could do like this, state.elapsed, we get this one, and we divide it by total time. So we want our time or timer to run for 20 seconds. So first it will start at 0, so the total value would be 0, then elapsed 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. So the whole value slowly would go close to 1, and this is what we want. And over here we need to convert it to double. And let's see over here. So we need to add a null checker to make sure that this value is not null. Now over here we could now if you followed the earlier part, you know that this value over here actually should get started if I click on this button. So let's go ahead and do that. See that it started as the time is passing, and over here it's changing as well, and we're gonna go up to 20. So once it goes up to 20, it will stop. But once again, this part has to do the earlier part, so go ahead and check the earlier part. And thank you so much for watching. So the idea is, if you want to have a progress bar, you have to use linear progress indicator, and then you have to use the value that changes all the time, and it has to be between 0 and 1. So in general, you want to do it using BLoC or any kind of stateful widget where the value changes automatically using setState, or even you can use getX or provider. So if you need this similar kind of application using getX or provider or river pod, just leave a comment below. Thank you.